I'm so grateful you haven't reached out because it's in this silence that I've learned the most about myself. You might not know it, but not texting me was the wake up call I never knew I needed. It hurts that you haven't messaged, but deep down, I understand why. There's a lesson hidden in every unanswered text. Every second you didn't text me, I felt an old wound open up, but something beautiful grew from that pain. When your silence echoed, I realized something powerful. Sometimes absence speaks louder than any message ever could. The space between us has been so heavy, yet so freeing. What happens when we stop chasing the words we wish to hear? You not texting me is the best gift you could have ever given, and here's why. I wonder if you know how much I needed this time apart, because only now do I see the bigger picture. I used to crave your messages, but now I crave something different. Freedom from expectations. Every moment I waited for your text, I grew stronger, more aware of what truly matters. In the silence of your absence, I found my voice. Let me tell you what I've learned. At first, I felt lost without you texting me, but now I understand the truth hidden beneath the silence. I never thought I'd say this, but thank you for not texting me because you've given me the space to grow. You didn't text me and I thought it would break me, but in reality, it's the best thing that's ever happened. When you stopped texting, I didn't realize it at first, but that's when I started to truly understand who I am. Sometimes the most painful silences are the ones that bring us the clarity we've been desperately searching for. Not texting me may have been your choice, but it turned out to be exactly what I needed. I used to think not hearing from you meant something was wrong, but now I see it was a chance for something right. Every second of not hearing from you felt like an eternity, but in the quiet, I discovered peace I didn't know I was missing. It's funny how one silence can speak volumes, and every moment without your message has told me more than you ever could. I thought I needed your text, but turns out I needed the time to heal and rediscover myself. When you didn't text, I felt abandoned. But looking back, it's in that abandonment that I found my power. You didn't message me, and I felt alone. But what I found in that loneliness was the courage to be my own hero. I didn't know how much I needed this space until it finally arrived. And now I see the clarity in the stillness. I never imagined not hearing from you would teach me so much about myself. You might think that not texting me made me weaker, but in reality, it made me stronger, wiser, and more alive. The silence you left behind was deafening, but it became the soundtrack of my transformation. You didn't text, and I thought it was the end of something, but instead, it was the beginning of everything. Not hearing from you was like standing on the edge of a cliff, scary at first, but the view on this other side is incredible. Every moment of silence from you chipped away at my doubts until all that was left was clarity. When you didn't text, I thought I'd fall apart, but instead, I built myself up in ways I never expected. Not hearing from you made me doubt myself, but now I realize that doubt was the seed of my growth. I thought your messages were the only thing I needed to feel complete, but in reality, I needed the absence to feel whole. The silence between us used to haunt me, but now it's the space where I found my strength. You didn't text, and it hurt, but now that pain is the foundation of my transformation. Every moment of silence from you has been a lesson in self-love, patience, and finding inner peace. At first, I thought you not texting me meant something was wrong, but now I see it was exactly what I needed to heal. Not hearing from you felt like a loss, but now it feels like the start of something even more beautiful. I wondered if I'd ever hear from you again, but now I see that's not what matters anymore. You didn't reach out, and I felt abandoned. But what I discovered in that loneliness was the strength to stand on my own. Each moment without your message made me question everything until I realized I was the answer I was searching for. You didn't text me, and I thought I'd never recover. But now I see this silence was the cure. I used to wait for your text, desperate for your attention, but now I crave something different. You haven't messaged me, and for a while I was lost. But now I see how powerful it is to stand alone. The silence between us used to make my heart ache, but now it fills me with peace. I didn't think I could survive without hearing from you, but now I know I can thrive without you. You didn't text me, and I thought I'd fall apart, but now I see I was falling into something much greater.